Racing Mars already delivers some of the best graphics on mobile. From the lighting to the environment textures, every visual detail looks absolutely stunning. Most players focus on visuals and easy accessibility when it comes to gameplay, but there's also a group that wants a more punishing experience with physics that feel closer to real life. In this video, I'll be sharing a settings combination that helps achieve a much more realistic driving feel. Let's get started. So let's start with one of the things I take more seriously in mobile racing games, the steering controls. I'm not exactly sure where the maximum steering angle is in Racing Master, but if you look closely at the top of the screen, it seems capped somewhere around 180 degrees. This steering reminds me a lot of kayak street with that drift style steering that never fully rotates to 360 degrees and still kinda feels like arrow controls. It's not the most realistic steering wheel setup in my opinion, but here's what you should do. Head into settings, then controls, and right above these options, make sure direct steering is enabled. This makes your steering inputs more responsive and gives you a more immediate real-time reaction. After that, scroll down to the control settings section and lower the dead zone slider all the way to 0. Then set the sensitivity to around 20%. Near the bottom, enable fixed steering wheel so the wheel stays in place instead of constantly resetting its position during gameplay. Now we've got steering settings that feel way better than the default setup. After making this adjustment, the steering became much more responsive, and later on I'll be putting all of this to the test in actual gameplay. Next, we need to work on realistic throttle and brake inputs. The goal here is to get rid of those sudden arcade-style reactions that make the driving feel unrealistic. We want smoother progressive inputs that constantly make you think about braking points earlier and knowing exactly when to get back on throttle, just like you would in real life. To do this, stay in the control section and scroll all the way down to advanced preference. Then enable both the throttle slider and brake slider options. A few other adjustments I've made include turning off all driving assist, disabling route assist, and switching off AI recommendations. You can pause the video here and take a closer look at the rest of the settings. And now let us test these settings in an actual gameplay, guys. We're gonna do a race and we got ourselves a Chevrolet Corvette C8. So this should be interesting, guys. I'm gonna try and keep it steady. Here we are, look at that, in Barcelona. And I'm just gonna warm those tires up, get ready for the launch and to tear those tracks. The launch control is super smooth and really fast. And I don't think it gets enough recognition and enough praise as it should be, because even Forza doesn't have the accurate and really fast launch control. So I really like this launch control in Racing Mars. Another braking point and then drift through the corner real quick and then get our P1. Ooh, almost touched that wall. Another real tight spot, look at that. At these tight streets of Barcelona. I'm just gonna slipstream and gain position. Get my P1, bro. And these controls are a total game changer, I'm telling you. Look at that. Drifting through that corner real smooth.
Keep it up and lead all the way.
And we got P1. Another real tight corner. We are right behind this Lambo now. And I'm just gonna take back my P1. Yo, those reflections.
Use the slipstream to boost your speed.
Okay, we gotta use our slipstream now. Ooh, really tight corner. Okay, we're getting P1 now, look at that. And here comes our P1. Let's do one more race with these settings, guys, and I'm really loving these settings because you get to anticipate for what reaction your vehicle is gonna give according to your input. So it's a good thing to feel like you are in full control of the vehicle model. So look at that, we got ourselves an Audi S5 Cabriolet, and this machine is really beautiful. Look at that. So I'm just gonna warm those tires up. Oh, look at that. The launch control always gets me, bro. So I'm just gonna keep it steady and get a P1 for you guys because yo, we came here for P1. And it is really fast as well. Yo, these controls are super smooth now.
The drift angle is too big. Adjust accordingly.
Okay, I'm getting a big drift angle. So I think I'm gonna have to release that e-brake as soon as I get that drift. And this is awesome, bro.
Let's give it the final push.
I don't know what it is about these racing games, especially these simcades, bro. The races are super addictive. And I think the winning strategy in this game is the sound design. Awesome, we got P1! And we got ourselves Jaguar E-Type Series 3. I'm just gonna warm those tires up and go for it, look at that. And I'm not sure what to expect in this race because I haven't used this model before. So fingers crossed we get P1. Ooh, this one drifts crazily, bro. Look at that. Ah, this vehicle is really smooth, bro. Ooh, almost losing it. Okay, now we gotta get on that slipstream and really go for it. I love this car, bro. Ooh. Okay, now I'm still in P1. And the sound design in this vehicle is crazy. I can hear those bubble sounds. Listen to that. Okay, this is the last stretch and we're getting P1. I think this is one lap, bro. P1! So guys, I'm gonna have to end the video with this race. I've got this Cadillac and the races are super addictive, bro. I just don't wanna end this. I just wanna keep going and going and going. And apparently when you DNF a race in this game, your reputation goes down. Look at that! Yo! They were so smooth. So make sure to copy my settings down below. Well, in the video. And maybe give it a try with your vehicle model. And tell me how you think about what you think about the results. Because bro, I think this is getting really fun. And the thing with these simcade games, bro, they really nailed that fun aspect in the game. I don't know what it is about physics-driven games. I feel like they're not as fun as this. But this, look at that. What would you not like about this game, bro? And this flower field looks kind of like the Forza edition. Ooh, look at that. Almost lost it with that counter steer.
Hold steady.
But here we got P2. And we're getting P1 back. Let me see. The boys are cooking, bro. We gotta be alert and keep cooking as well. I really like this map. It looks beautiful and scenic. You're just not racing in something bare and boring. You get some windmills and tulip fields to look at and just have a blast with that race, bro. And here comes our P1. Look at that. Oh, no way, P2, bro. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, guys.